Second Cup is brought to you by Roswell Park Comprehensive Care Center.
Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. Welcome to Second Cup.
Good morning. I got some crazy hair right there. There we go. Did I get it? No. Well, whatever. You guys know.
Know what?
It happens. I forgot you have perfect hair all the time.
Listen, I try really, really hard. And if not for my man, Johnny Palmieri, I don't know what would happen.
Oh, does he do your hair every morning?
Well, he doesn't do my hair every morning, but he gives me a haircut that I
can manage to do.
Yeah, that I can maintain.
Sorry it took me a minute to get up here. I needed some more coffee.
I needed to take a couple of deep breaths anyway. So
I needed some.
Still taking.
We both had a long day. We had a long day yesterday.
Yes.
That Monday felt like a Monday and a Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said to my board last night. We were talking about changing. I serve on the board of directors. I'm actually the president now of the board of GLIS Western New York.
I always smile when he says that because I have served as president of the board for a long time, and I just smile because I know the amount of work that comes along with it. It is a lot.
I think I underestimated
Correct.
the amount of work.
We all do.
Yeah.
We always do. Even I have been on the board for years and years and years, and you kind of underestimate the amount when you go into a leadership role. You're like, well, this is
we're talking about a $2 million organization that we're running here, and I feel like I've been in more meetings than I have for my own day job. And my head is just like, there's just so much going on.
Sometimes you just don't. Right, you don't realize how much goes on behind the scenes of these nonprofits.
Right,
larger, smaller, like it's a lot of hands-on. You got to be hands-on.
Yeah, and so here I am, happy to be that hands-on kind of guy. But we were talking to the board yesterday.
Exhausted, yeah.
And we were like, okay, should we move the board meeting from 6 p.m. to 4 p.m.? And, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But the bottom line was, I said to the board yesterday, I'm like, look, once you've already had a Monday, we don't need to extend it. And there's no reason to keep this going.
Everything's a discussion.
Right. So thank you, Peter. I appreciate it. But then I post a reel this morning. I don't understand this. I'm saying this because I truly think that we are at an impasse in our community and in our country. You cannot do anything in this business without being accused of having a bias or losing neutrality. Here I am asking Governor Hochul about Venezuela last week, and this is what she had to say. I'm reporting on her comments that she was pissed about what happened, the way we went into the United States, says Maduro's a bad guy, not happy about with the way things have been handled by not letting Congress know. Somebody on Facebook...
So she agrees with the concept that he's a bad guy.
Right.
She doesn't agree with the way things move forward.
Correct.
Just to clarify here.
So somebody writes on Facebook, Dranch is at it again. I used to like this guy, but he's lost his neutrality. Downhill from here. In what world... you could literally say the sky is blue and somebody would be like, Dranch is wrong. He's lost his neutrality. Like, what? What?
Don't let one comment upset you.
Well, it's not just one comment. It's like, then we've got some other woman on Instagram who's like, you used to be cool. You're rage baiting now. Shut up.
Well, if you handle hot topics, you're going to get those kinds of comments.
I know. And what I said was,
be ready for it.
What I said was, what do you want? Do you want a media that is complacent, that just goes along with what you're being told? Or do you want a media that asks questions? Do you want a media that holds people accountable? Because in 2026, I venture a guess that there's a lot that some people would like to have hold accountable.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more than happy to be that guy. That's not going to age well, guaranteed. But my point is...
See, I'm with Kathy. Oopsies. Where'd you go? Sometimes if people are just that upset, you can't let it get to you.
Well, but like I work really hard. You work
course you
really
do.
hard.
Of course you do. And so like you have to be able to just like put that aside.
Yeah.
And
I
how many
guess.
times?
I know.
Can't let it fire you up.
Oh, I'm fired up, ready to go, baby. It only ignites the fuel in my belly to keep going. You don't like it?
Well, the fact of the matter is, you want the comments, you want the
conversation,
likes, you want the right. So those kind of topics are going to bring up comments like that, and you just have to be ready for all of it.
Yeah, I guess it's important to share voices on all sides.
Take a deep breath.
It's important to share voices on all sides.
You can't, thank you, Debbie. You can't please all of the people all of the time. You just gotta let it go.
Just so frustrating because really, like, I am just being neutral.
Do like Elsa.
Let it go.
Do like Elsa does.
Let it go. Anyway.
It is what it is. People
I
are
know.
not going
You're
to agree
right.
with everything. And as long as you're staying unbiased, and you know what? Maybe if you're getting consistent comments down one side, you're like, oh, okay, maybe do I need to adjust how I'm doing things? But if it's coming from all sides and you kind of just know people are, we talk about it all the time. You're fed what appeals to you in your
Right.
algorithms. So,
I'm like dodging and weaving.
and we
Holy
know a
cow.
lot more about that than most people.
Right.
Like we are content creators
Yeah.
for our role. And we understand how that works. We understand how the algorithm works. And I don't think your everyday person might have that inside knowledge that we do. So that's why we say in this show, you have to search out the other side somehow.
So
and people might think they're getting these unbiased things,
right.
but they're not a lot of the time. So you
Mhm.
have to consider the source and then find that.
Mark says, hate to say this, but stick to local and state problems. Well, so, I mean, it's just, I mean, I was sticking to local and state. I mean, so here we are. I mean, we're talking about Governor Hochul. Maduro's in New York City. She's the governor of New York. Important to hear her thoughts on that. So I asked her. So that was that. That's number one. Number two, the immigration issue is a hot topic across the country, but here in New York, here in Buffalo, here in Amherst and Hamburg and Lancaster, we're seeing all of these different communities where people who are in the country illegally are being arrested.
Well, yeah, I mean, it has a local, it is a national, it's an international story, right?
Right.
But it has a local impact.
Anyway, you know what else has a local impact? The
This-
Bills.
So now we all know what we're doing at 4:30 on Saturday.
No kidding. By the way, a special 1-year-old's birthday.
I have transitioned the party theme,
What was it?
Logan's birthday. What is it now? Logan's Bill's birthday.
Love this for us all.
We
He'll
are
love it
not
too.
doing the big 1-year birthday party.
Why?
I don't know if that surprises you or not.
It does, actually.
Does it? Because for me, I thought, you know what, he's still so little. I'm a total germaphobe, and we're exposed to as many things as it is. And I'm like, you know what, I just don't want to do that big old party. I want to keep it kind of small. B, he's only one. He doesn't really know what's going on. It's more for like the parents,
adults,
everybody
sure.
says. So what I love doing is like hanging out at my house. I'll see my girlfriends at some point. I'm sure we'll get together. Like I prefer like to have smaller, intimate, like little celebrations. Birthday big. We'll do a bigger one when he knows what's going on.
Are you going to do a smash cake? A Bill smash cake?
I think a cupcake.
Ooh, a table smash cake.
So I actually asked my mom if she would make the cake. And
Ah.
she's not really a baker, but because I know, I always feel like.
Please.
Yeah. No, I will not do that. But I always feel like when you have a party of any kind around dinner time, if you don't have the food ready to go, I always feel like somebody's left out of the conversation, of the fun, of the like whatever, because they're like prepping all the food, doing all this stuff. And I hate that so much because I hate it for the person. Now, my mom like loves to cook and whatever, but like I want my brother, for example, like he'll cook and stuff. But then I feel like you don't get to be there. And now with the Bills game, you don't want to be in the kitchen. So I'm just grabbing food from somewhere.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
my
okay.
point was, my mom normally would probably want to cook or like offer to cook. So I was like, why don't you make the cake ahead of time? So
Got
she's going
it.
to make that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well,
Can
that's
you believe
special.
it though? One.
That is what Wegmans is for Acadia. That's what Howard says.
Thank you. Yes. No, I am going to one of my favorite local restaurants.
Which one? Marco's? I knew it.
Okay.
Hey, Chef Marco. We love Chef
Now,
Marco.
let me be very clear. We don't get out much, but
We have a gift certificate from Marco's. We keep talking about
have to
going
go use
there.
it,
I
yeah.
know, I love Marco's. Okay, so
They're
we
just a
now
great
know.
family.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Okay, go on.
We now know the Bills will be in Denver on Saturday afternoon at 4:30. So what you and I were both hoping for, sorry to those who were hoping for a later game, came true.
Yeah.
So 4:30 on.
Let me rephrase. 4:30.
Yes. 4:30.
For people who are like, what time?
4:30 on.
And my party was starting at 4.
Oh, so this is perfect timing. So everyone will get there, watch the game.
Exactly.
It'll be great. What do we think, Bills or Broncos? I say Bills.
Oh, you do? Okay, great. Shocking. I mean, like, you have to root for your hometown team.
I know.
I
I just want Josh Allen's offense to come out strong and not be weak like it was this past game.
So I'm going to say I'm a very lucky person. I've traveled a lot of places, but I have never gone to Denver. So
It's a great city.
I'm dying to go. I'm sure we'll go at some point. But you mentioned even just going as, someone who went to, what did you go to conference at?
Mm-hmm.
Even just going at a conference, you noticed the difference in altitude.
Oh, yeah, sure did.
So that's something that I really think about.
Listen, I went with Little Sean Mickey. We love Little
He used
Sean
to work
Mickey.
with us.
Yeah.
He's a sweet, nice guy.
But he and I were at the conference together, and we went out for dinner and a couple drinks after. It was whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well, that's what you do, right?
Right. So, I had like 2 drinks. I had 2 margaritas, and I was like, "Holy cow!" I'm like, "What is happening here?" I am not.
As you started to say, I was like, is he going to say 2 martinis? And then
No,
tell
no,
me he
no.
felt
Oh
like
my
that.
God,
And then
2
I was going to be like,
martinis.
well, no kidding.
I'm on the floor after 2
2
martinis.
Got it. Okay.
And
So this is a question I had. And I don't know that. Did we see Bove yesterday? I don't know
no,
if
he
did.
was in.
Oh, we saw Dom for a second.
Jacksonville.
That's right. He was coming back. I'm interested. Right. I would assume
I
he
would
would try
hope
to
so.
do that.
But then we were talking about the kicker, how Prater is familiar with the altitude because he was on the Broncos. So I know margaritas, they were really good.
So, and he kicked what is now tied for the second longest field goal there?
That's
Because
what
I guess
Jordan
it's
says.
an extra, somehow advantage for the kickers.
So Kathy says altitude sickness is real. I go to Denver twice a year. I'm telling you. And even going
I just think about
upstairs.
I'm already winded coming up here.
Okay, but legitimately, you know how I work out, and at that point I was really working out. I was really in the groove. I was really in the swing of things. I was winded going up the stairs. It was unbelievable to me. It was crazy. But they say drink a lot of water, hydrate constantly,
Right.
and really limit your alcohol intake. So just be careful if you're going.
And I'm sure there's oxygen available too. You know what I mean? If you need a good deep breath or things like that. I don't know.
Like an oxygen bar.
No, I mean on the sidelines if they need.
Oh. I thought you were talking for the average Joe.
I'm sure there is too, but
Sherry says, I've seen their stadium on the news. It looks intimidating. Joyce says, I would love to see you buzzed, Ed. It's a hoot. Let me tell you, if you don't think that I filter here,
I was gonna say
tell you
his mouth
everything.
doesn't close.
So funny. Barbara says 4:30 is perfect. Short pregame nap and then time to unwind postgame. I agree.
Yep.
Then you have time to go out afterward
Oh,
if you're interested, or
Right.
go to sleep.
I was gonna say by go out, I mean go out of the living room and into my bedroom.
Exactly. Well, so that's exciting. So I'm looking forward to that game. Look, we're hopeful for Josh Allen because we want to see him succeed. We want to see the Bills succeed, period. But, after he was hurt, his foot, his fingers, his leg. I mean, everyone's hurt right now.
And you hate Dan Dawkins did say that.
Exactly.
He had a great perspective on that.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, listen, when I think about it, it's a hard perspective, but he was basically, yeah, we're all hurting.
Mhm.
Everybody's hurting. You take the hits, you do whatever, you get back up. You that's a hard mentality. I mean, I get that it's theirs.
Sure. It's that mental toughness that.
Now me, I'm like, I think
no
I
kidding.
slept on my neck a little wrong. Like that heating pad.
Kathy says, I can't wait to see the Mafia in Denver. I know. A lot of people are going to be out there. My friend Laura Lamastra lives out there right now, and she is doing really well in Denver. So I wonder if she's going to the game. But that it's going to be really exciting to see all that Buffalo spirit in Denver out west. K-Gun, KWGN in Denver has been smack talking us already. Oh, yeah? What are they saying? Remember Jason Grunauer?
Mhm.
He also lives in Denver. Love him.
Mm-hmm.
He used to work for our Denver station out there.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll be excited. You know he's a huge Bills fan.
We do make bets at times, so we'll have to consider that.
Yeah, we'll see.
What does Denver have? What might they be? Like, let's say
Mountains,
we-
beautiful hiking,
Okay,
beautiful
but they
scenery.
can't send us a mountain. I was thinking like if we
Oh,
did,
I was like, I don't know. What do they have? I don't know.
what's Denver got? No, I was thinking like, we've done those bets before with stations. I wonder what Denver's like claim to fame is.
Let's look.
I mean, obviously we always send chicken wings. That's what everybody wants from us. And sponge candy. We've sent sponge candy before. But we could put food in too. We're trying to see what their claim to fame is with food. Oh,
Rocky Mountain oysters, rich green chili, game meats, like game meats,
like a bison.
right? Or elk,
We send them chicken wings. They sent us an elk.
right? Iconic Denver omelet alongside a strong farm-to-table scene. Craft breweries claims to. Oh, they invented the cheeseburger, is what they say. This is all coming from.
That's what Hamburg says too.
Seriously, this is all coming from Reddit, TripAdvisor.com, and Alibaba.
Has anybody ever been to?
They have
Denver?
they have a vibrant Mexican food scene. Okay, that's I'm telling you, that's they had great Mexican restaurants there. It was so crazy. Yes.
I was
I was like,
this
oh,
makes-
oysters.
I know, but then I was like, that makes no sense.
Jeez.
Okay, but I was like, that makes no sense because it's Denver. So I figured I should look that up.
So what are Rocky Mountain oysters? Is
pref-
what it comes to. Just read it.
It's a part of a bowl.
Thank you. Crystal says, "Do you know what Rocky Mountain oysters are?" Ed?"
We did not know, and in my head, I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Jen says, "Rocky Mountain oysters are bull balls." Jeez.
And she's right.
The more you know on this show, the more you know. Joy says, "Not gonna eat them."
How about Ed? Ooh, oysters. And I'm like, oysters.
I love oysters. Look, I'll be
was-
honest with you. I'm not
Okay, let's.
I don't mind trying new things. I'll try new things.
I have actually eaten elk.
Elk is really good.
Yeah, I've eaten elk. When I lived in the North Country, the one guy went and I think it was an elk. Elk sausage he made. Yeah.
Ooh, like venison
He brought it
sticks.
to our Christmas party.
Oh my gosh, that's so
So, I was living in North Country and there's a lot of hunting up there. And part of the Christmas party, we had like this actual dinner and this and this. And then he went out to his car. He's like, oh, I went hunting and I brought some stuff for like late night snacks. And he brings in a cooler and he had like all this stuff. It was cool.
You guys are cracking me up. Mark says he loves rattlesnake. Jeanette says, I love oysters too, Ed. I had no idea. This is brand new. This is new to me. Who knew?
Maybe we don't make that deal with the Denver
Yeah.
station. Let's wait and see. Because would we be winning or losing?
I don't know.
know.
I don't know. I mean, I'd try it. I never say never. Anyway, let's talk about the NHL draft coming to Western New York, coming to Buffalo exactly 6 months, really, from this month. We're talking the end of June, 26th and 27th. This is a huge deal for Buffalo because Visit Buffalo Niagara president and CEO Patrick Kaler says that we could see a $2.5 million impact as a result of just having players, staffers, and scouts here.
And then people are going to want to come and check it out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to see the hottest new stars or the rising stars in the NHL.
Especially if you've got kids who are super into hockey.
No doubt.
Or want to do that someday. It's like, here, let's go see what these guys are doing,
How exciting is it to see the prospects?
Okay, so we were talking about this just between, ourselves.
You and I, yeah.
What needs to happen? What can feasibly happen before this takes place? So this is the end of June.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't think there's a lot of people out there who would disagree that we've got some work to do in the city of Buffalo right now.
Yes, absolutely.
I think even the leadership right now would agree. So when we talk hotels, we talk all the time about the former Adams Mark, the Buffalo Grant, what's happening there.
Mhm.
That
Well,
would have
so-
been a big hotel that people could have stayed at should they be going to the KeyBank Center?
And we know the Scanlon administration has started or did start abandonment proceedings against the hotel. So what happens next? Where do we go? Where are we right now?
Okay, so then we've got that big project at Canal Side too.
Correct.
Heritage Point.
Mm-hmm. Many people call it an eyesore.
And people are going to come down there, and are they going to say, what's happening here, you know?
Right. Why are there two big pieces of steel in the ground, but nothing happening?
And, you know, it's kind of like a construction zone, you know, like it just doesn't have that. On top of, like, listen, everybody's okay with construction happening, but when there's nothing going on, you're kind of like, it really just has no curb appeal, and what is it?
Right. And why are there all these fences up, and why is there a big hole in the
Right,
ground?
and I kind of want to walk around here, but what am I looking at?
Well, and then to your point, okay, so if that's what you're doing in downtown Buffalo, that's one thing. What else is there?
Yeah. Because you need to guide people to, and I'm sure Visit Buffalo Niagara will have like plans on this, but you guide people to what to do and to restaurants and to all of that stuff.
So to all of this point, I emailed the city at 6:30 this morning trying to get answers on those three things. Number one, the Adams Mark. What's going on with the hotel? Right, exactly, Sherry. Fix the hotel downtown.
Say, Mark brings up another point too, the deal in W Station.
Great point. So that's number one. Number two, Canal Side. What are we doing with Heritage Point, with or without Sinatra? Right. Kathy Hochul, the governor, has said that they can't break the contract with Sinatra because of the way it was negotiated with the Cuomo administration. But what gives at this point, and will we actually get things done between then and now? Because as Jeff Russo reported, it could be until next year before that's even done. And then finally, downtown Buffalo. What are we doing now to get people attracted to downtown Buffalo, to help boost business and maintain it, not just for the NHL draft, but throughout the year?
You almost want to see, too, and you know I'm like one of the biggest Buffalo advocates out there. I tell everybody to come.
Absolutely.
I moved away, and then I came back. Like, I grew up here, you know? Huge advocate. We almost need, like, a beautification again. And I feel like we went through it.
We did before COVID.
And we were really happy with the way things were going.
Absolutely.
It was taking a good direction, and now we need to step that up again.
Do you remember back when Harborside was, or Harbor Center rather, Harborside is the gym, Harbor Center.
Yeah, when it was first built and open.
Yeah, well, but like it was, the biggest deal was having the cranes in the sky. Remember those big, tall cranes that dotted the skyline? Yep. Well, where is that now?
We got married there because we wanted a location in Buffalo, and I wanted a place that was near a lot of hotels, and I wanted a place where people could walk around and do something. So we got married at the KeyBank Center, and then we had people like stay at the Harbor Center Marriott, stay at the other, what's the other one?
Courtyard across the street.
The Courtyard Marriott. And then, you know, we told them about Canal Side. We said, go look at Shark Girl. We said, go down to the water. We said, go to the Naval Park. Like, and not like those things aren't still there, but it's not as pretty as it was at the time. It's not.
We need to do better as a city.
And back then, 716 was still, no, Southern Tier Brewing's there now.
Sure.
But still, we had people come from out of town because we had a lot of Connecticut people. And we just saw one of them over Christmas, a family member, one of Paul's family members. And he and his wife said, remember that cool place that we went to after your wedding? And it was the 716 at the time, which is now Southern Tier. They're like, remember, we had the cool, you know, like people remember this.
It was cool.
And people remember this stuff. Like you want them to come and check it out.
But now with so many restaurants closing, and you hear from like the Allentown Burger Venture owners who, by the way, are closing up shop at the end of the month, that the restaurant scene isn't what it used to be. Well, then what are we if not for our food scene?
Right.
What are we as a community? Do you know what I mean? Like our foundation is food and sports.
Well, and part of it though is just a straight up economic issue. I think most people these days would say right now they have less money to spend.
Sure.
To go out to restaurants.
So Shirley brings up a good point. Didn't this draft happen once before and they had lots of volunteers to help with visitors downtown? Yeah, I remember that. I mean, this was 10 years ago. And it was exciting. There were people everywhere. And it was so cool to be like an ambassador for Buffalo, showing off the city that we all love, right? But what is there to show off right now? You know, outside of the norm, like the architecture, you know, you go up Delaware Avenue, go to Niagara Falls, but like, what are we proud of right now as a community that we can genuinely showcase?
And I was going to say, even if I would like take a close, hard look at what you can do in the next few months and do want to showcase, and then I would make that super easy for tourists to get to.
Great point. Here's a good point from Kathy. We have a new stadium, so we need more to showcase the city when people come for games. Yeah.
How about this? Like, you want to go do a Delaware Mansion tour? Hop on this bus.
Sure.
From here. Let me go show you.
It's like being a cruise director.
To be Buffalo's cruise director.
Me too. That would be so fun. Patrick Kaler, call us. We'd love to be the voice of the NHL draft. That would be so cool.
So much to say. They would be like, please stop talking.
We already say that.
You know what, though? Because we'd get to something, and I'd be like, here's this and this and this. You'd tell the actual story about it and be like, and when I was 19.
Right. Okay, my mom has a good point. The Albright Knox Art Exhibit, Art Museum.
Totally.
Great place to visit.
Get people to it. And
Yeah.
that area is beautiful.
Sure is. The
You've
park,
got-
Delaware Park.
You've got the park, Hoyt Lake, the Terrace Restaurant, Albright Knox, History Museum.
So Jen has an interesting perspective here. She says crime is high. Now, I wonder if as Western New Yorkers, that is the perception that has turned into reality, or if in fact that's my point. Do we not see the reality here? Because when you look at statistics,
Crime is down.
crime is down in the city of Buffalo.
But it's those nuisance crimes. I
Right.
think it's the nuisance crimes. And I
like
mean,
the quality of life things.
I think it's the quality of life things, because I think those are what impact more people. I don't know if that's the case. You know, I mean, you're always going to have like really like intense crime, right? And really like, what's the word? I don't know. Like, but then it's the nuisance crimes. It's the car break-ins. It's the car, that kind of stuff that I think. And really, that's what it would also impact tourists the most, I feel like, right? I don't know.
So Kathy says crime is high in every city. But again, is it our perception? Is our perception what's become reality for us? Or are we looking at the stats here? Because digging into the data, again, violent crime is down. Shootings are down. The number of people who have been shot and killed is down in Buffalo, which is great. But, we've kind of had this perception, this mindset that Buffalo is violent, and I don't know, are we able to shift gears and kind of say...
Yeah, because I don't know if violent crime is what people are talking about when they say that. I just really don't. Because the other thing about violent crime is we know so often it's targeted. Like, we hear that a lot, and the police will tell you that a lot. So I think maybe what people are more exposed to is the nuisance crime, the misdemeanors, the things that, your tire gets slashed or what, and I'm not saying this happens day to day, but like the car issues, the break into your car, that kind of stuff.
That's a good point. And it's happening everywhere.
It's happening everywhere, but it's happening to people, on a relatively regular basis. And again, right, everywhere, but like it's probably happened to someone you know.
Yeah.
So then you could talk, I don't know.
It's the echo chamber, right?
100%, yes.
Marguerite says, when we were in Boston, we took a duck boat that was emblazoned with Buffalo, New York
that's
on it.
cool.
I don't think it was ever used in Buffalo. That would be a great tourist attraction. That would be cool. Get some, I'm telling you. Oh, the Niagara Wine Trail? That's a great idea.
So much fun.
Hockey moms need a relaxing drink. I'm telling you, I would love to be the voice. I would love to be in a campaign.
I already called that. It's just too bad.
Okay, I'm going to call Patrick Kaler, and I'm going to have a word with him. Hey, Patrick, it's Ed.
I'm going to call Patrick Kaler right now.
Actually,
but
let's see if
really-
we can get him on the phone. That would be so funny.
We have 1 minute. Maybe we can get him for tomorrow or another day.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll have him as guest.
Okay.
We'll pitch our ideas then.
I hope our bosses are okay with this. We're just taking matters into our own hands.
But really, like, I just feel like we know so much about the city. I've always wanted to do those walking, those guiding tours. Yeah. I just like haven't had the, let's be real, time at the point. Like I've got the baby. I'm pushing the baby in a stroller and I'm like, follow me, everybody. Like,
so funny.
could someone grab a diaper out of the bag for me, please? We're going to have to take a quick stop and then we'll move on.
Takes a village.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to get the show on the road. Thanks for being part of the conversation. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow right back here at 8 o'clock. Have a great day.
Bye.